So I'm going to run through with you quickly my office, my baby, the C3 WRC, and yeah, obviously the car is sitting ready now, ready to start the rally for the rest of the weekend. So we'll take the opportunity during the quiet time to go through some of the finer details. Obviously this is a gravel rally, so yeah, the car is set up in gravel specification. You can see here the suspension. It's got really long travel. That's to put up with the rough and undulating roads that we have here, and yeah, okay, vastly different to what you would see in a normal road car. Obviously the brakes here are really big. Okay, they're slightly smaller than what we would have on tarmac. We run a 15-inch wheel here on gravel rallies in comparison to the 18-inch wheel on tarmac. Yeah, you've got the ducting in here to keep the brakes cool. Yeah, various other pipes, obviously brake lines, anti-roll bars. This is obviously the damper, and you've got the hydraulic canister for all the oil for the damper. Yeah, obviously similar enough situation at the rear. It's 4-wheel drive, so you know each corner of the car is quite similar. So we'll just have a quick little look inside. So yeah, as you can imagine, it's fairly hot and stuffy in here at times. We've got no air conditioning because that takes up a bit of weight. But what we do have is we've got a roof vent here, which yeah, it's got a scoop on the roof of the car, which you'll see has got a tricolour. It was yeah, quite an important feature. So that scoops in some fresh air and yeah, points us in towards myself and Scott. 2 for me, 1 for Scott. Priority goes to the driver, unfortunately. Yeah, for the rest, yeah, one of the other key features is the gear shift. It's done by a paddle, like a semi-automatic, but this is a real efficient semi-automatic gearbox, should we say. So I pull the lever towards me to go up the gears, and then I push it away to go back down the gears. And it's yeah, a bit like a computer game. You're just flicking up and down the gears through the stage, so it's really cool. Here we've got the handbrake, fly-off handbrake, so I don't need to use the clutch. I can just pull that, and it will lock the rear wheels whenever I want. And yeah, it's a bit of a clothes hanger on the road section to keep my balaclava dried out. And yeah, okay, we've got the 3 pedals on the floor here. They're floor mounted, which is the inverse of what you would see in a normal car. Obviously, a normal car comes from the top, but here it's floor mounted to try to keep the centre of gravity down. Yeah, a big throttle pedal, a bigger brake pedal, and then yeah, pretty much a non-existent clutch pedal because we don't need to use the clutch during the stage. It's just to get us off the start line, and then yeah, it's primarily right foot on the throttle, left foot on the brake for all of the stage. So yep, and then we have the steering wheel. I've got all my different controls here. I can put the car in and out of stage mode on this, so I can put the car into stage mode with the mix button. This is for the headlamps, for the extra lights when we're doing rallies in dark. I got different throttle maps. I've got different differential maps. The differential in the car is active, so we can change the mapping given what stages, what type of conditions we have on the stages. This is to talk to the team when you have a radio. I've got a trip meter, and then yeah, some of the standard features that would be on normal road cars, because we have to drive on obviously public road sections between the stages. So my indicator is here. Turn when I want to turn right, push it that way, left that way. And yeah, this is to put a high beam, and this is to give the windscreen a bit of a wash. And this is to control my wipers faster and slower. So yeah, a lot of things going on, a lot of things for my little brain to try and take in when we're in the stage, but luckily it's in quite a easy layout, and I can remember it and try to get the easiest buttons at hand as I'm in the stage. So, and yeah, probably the most important features that we have are the safety features. So this is a 6-point harness that keeps it locked into the car, and more importantly locked into the seat nice and tight. And if we do get ourselves into trouble, which can happen unfortunately from time to time, this will keep us safe. And yeah, we've got various other things. The roll cage here, which is yeah, we've got like a safety cell around us, so in the event of a rollover, yeah, the car will stay, or the cabin here should stay, relatively speaking, quite intact. And yeah, we've got lots of safety padding, we've got lots of foam. This is not just normal foam, it's got a lot of intensive testing to withstand the impact of a side impact here. And you'll see that even where I sit in the car, I sit quite far back and against the B-pillar here. This is all to try to be as safe as possible in the event of a side impact. So it's, yeah, dare I say, as safe as it can be, and it gives myself and Scott the confidence that we need to try.